everyone and welcome back to our channel. I thought today I would sit down and talk to you about my Slimming World journey. I joined Slimming World back in September last year. My starting weight when I first started Slimming World was 14 stone and 7 pounds. It's not something I was proud of, but my lifestyle seemed to change drastically. I used to work a different job which entitled me to work stupid hours, and I never really had time to eat. So I ended up gaining a bit of weight which I wasn't proud of. So my target weight when I started Slimming World was 10 pound. I am at the moment 11.5, which I am really proud of, which means that I have lost 3 stone. I do intend to lose a bit more, but I'm not in any rush. I'm taking it slow and steady. I don't consider this as being a diet. I consider this as a lifestyle change. So I don't want to then go and lose a lot of weight in this short amount of time. So yeah, I'm quite happy with where I am at the moment. I did go on holiday to Zante in July, and I didn't get back till mid-August, and I gotta be honest, I allowed myself to have some things that I shouldn't have had. I don't know why I did that, because I suppose it's just because you're on holiday and you treat yourself to certain foods that you wouldn't normally have. So I did do a little bit of gaining and then losing when I got back, and then gaining again. So I'm 100% trying to stick to it and lose what I had originally put back on again. So yeah, I just thought I'd just give you a little update on my journey. So like I said, I have lost a total of 3 stone, and when I started Slimming World, you have one of these books just here, which is a case to carry your normal books in, which is just like this. I will show you the book that you use at Slimming World. So this is the book that I use at Slimming World, just here. On the book you do have a little slot here which you can slot your Slimming World card into, which you give to them at the till to pay for your weigh-in. I pay £4.95 to weigh, and this is the book then that you then take over to the person that will be weighing you. And then if I just quickly flick to my page here, so just here, look, and you write down on this side here, if you can see that. So I don't think it's going to focus on that. So basically you have the date that you weigh in, the weight that you are on the day that you weigh, the change, so the amount that you've lost, put on, or you can either stay the same, and then the total weight loss in total for the whole time that you've been going to Slimming World. So yeah, that's that page, and they fill that in once you weigh. So this book inside has a list, if I can just quickly find it for you. They have a list of free fruit. So all of the fruit on this page is free. A lot of them do have little S's next to it. That just means speed food, which just means that if you do stick to these foods, they will help you lose weight faster than the free foods. So that's fruit. And then on the other page you have vegetables, exactly the same with the vegetables. So you have all the list of vegetables there, and they're all free, so that's all the free foods. But then next to it again you have the small little S's, and the small little S's mean speed food, which will help you lose weight faster. So that is that. And there's other different interesting things in there. It tells you all about what meats you're allowed, and then you do have another step to helping you lose weight. So you have your Healthy Extra A choice, which on the book there will be your cheese and your milk. So it tells you in there how much of cheese and how much of milk that you can have using the Healthy Extra A. Otherwise you just have to sin it. And the total amount of sins that you get a day is 15, depending on the situation you're in when you start Slimming World. Mine is 15, but my sister also does it, and when my sister started she was allowed 20 sins. So it just depends on, I think, your current weight at the time when you're starting. So that's Healthy Extra A. And then you also have your Healthy Extra B. Your Healthy Extra B is normally cereals and bread. So it just shows you you're allowed a certain amount of your Healthy Extra B. But say I use my Healthy Extra B for Weetabix in the morning, if I then decided at lunchtime to have bread, I'd have to sin my bread. So yeah, that's just that. And then they got all different stuff. It tells you how many sins things are. That's all just in your little book there, which they do give you in your little carry case when you join. Other than that, you do get, when you first join, your little food planner, which is just this sheet here. So you do have a little piece there for you to tell the day. Then you've got this little circular face shape with 2 eyes. What they ask you to do is just fill it in for your week and your day. So on day 1, which you would put in here, you then put in there either a frown or a smiley face to say how your mood was that day, so that when you do hand this into your consultant, they have a little idea of what certain food you were eating because of the certain mood that you were in that day. And then over here you've got your speed food, so you just write down how much speed food you had for your breakfast, and then you got other free, well, you know, for all your food, your breakfast, lunch and tea. And then in here then you've got your other free foods, there's extra foods that were free. And then over here you've got the A choice and the B choice, you write down what you selected and how much of it you had. And then over this side then you've got the amount of sins that you had. Okay, so that's your little sheet that you fill in, just there. And then I will go on to what happens when you lose enough weight. So if you lose half of a stone, you do get given a half a stone award, which is just here. I got mine just there. And then on the back of your book, where you fill in all the details and stuff, you do get given stickers. So up here I do have my half a stone award just there. And then also I do have my other awards, which is also my 1 stone award, my 1.5 stone award. I got my Club 10 next, which is just there. I'll show you the certificate for that one. I also have my 2 stone, my 2.5 stone. I did get Slimmer of the Week, which is this little yellow one just here. And my Slimmer World last award is my 3 stone award just there. I'll show you my awards. So I do have the 1 stone award, 1.5 stone award, 2 stone, 2.5 stone, and my 3 stone. So you do get given these to keep. There's my Club 10 award that I showed you just now, and here is my Slimmer of the Week. There you go. So they're all my awards, which, like I said, you do get given on the when you do receive them. So when you lose enough weight, you will then you work towards getting your awards. So I always tell myself, right, lose this much this week, this much another week, this much the week after, and then hopefully I will then get the award that I'm up to and the award that I'm next to receive. So I try and work it out like that so that I can have something to work towards, because that is the goal really. If you haven't got something to work towards, you're going to slip up. I'm having a McDonald's with Moll or a KFC with my partner. So I try to aim for a goal to try and succeed, otherwise I'm just gonna, you know, slip, and I don't want to let it slip. So yeah, that's just a little bit about Slimming World.